This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff. And whatever else you feel like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Streets here.
And I'm your host who knows if you're going to be a show and protagonist, you gotta have a catchphrase, Davis Bates.
This episode, we're going to be talking about the best anime catchphrases. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo!
Best anime catchphrases.
Hells yeah.
We're gonna sometimes we do lists separately. First of all, if you see, I forgot to mention it in the episode that was yesterday because the Wizard of the Coast one definitely going on first.
Yeah.
I'm only wearing these headphones because I left my AirPods at work. So you know what would help that though? It's if we got more listeners, then I would never have to go to work and then.
We haven't done one of those in a minute. You haven't done one of those call outs in a minute.
Yeah, I know.
I like it.
But we're gonna do.
But yeah, seriously, more listeners. Be cool.
More listeners.
Be cool. Tell your friends about it. That's the number one way podcasts get moved around these days. Actually, get spread around.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 70% of podcast or 70% of podcast fame comes
if we
from.
could just have one, if you guys, the best move to get it pushed around, and I think this would be the best move, is Davis has been updating shorts and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
And all that kind of stuff. And the one where he falls in the chair is fucking hilarious. So just show your friends that, and then you know our podcast is a lot of fun.
Sure.
Also,
let's have fun here.
The one I think should be more popular, and I'm surprised isn't more popular, is I wish we had some editors because it would have zoomed in my face when you're like, the butterfly one, because that one cracks me the fuck up when you're like, so there's those butterflies, and I just go.
We can always recut that one for YouTube. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm like watching myself watch it. I remember when you said it, I was like.
Yeah, the Butterfly Museum is terrible. The Toronto Butterfly Museum, it's a nightmare.
As we all know, when a swarm of butterflies get together.
They're like a group of piranhas.
But we're going to, so usually sometimes we'll
split our list.
We're going to try to build a list today because I honestly I'm not super opinionated on this. Shocking,
yeah.
Not super opinionated on this. I do know what my number one is.
I know what number one is.
I think, I'll argue number one. There's a few that I want to be on there.
Okay.
But if we don't put them on, and there's one that I know is very popular that I don't want it to be on there. I think let's start with 5 because we agree on number 1. So I think we should like cement on that. Like we'll be like, oh, that's clearly the best, obviously.
Okay.
Unless you say it beforehand. So I'm gonna give it to you until we get to like the bottom 3.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm not gonna unless you put 5 or 4. The one I think should be 1.
No,
it's very confusing, but it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Okay, it's fine. That's fine.
Okay, what would you 5?
Okay, so number 5 is gonna be a little weird, kind of a stupid one, but I think it's too famous not to, and I consider it a catchphrase almost. Is simply Goku yelling.
I'm not against this.
Yeah, I see, because like every time any of them power up or Super Saiyan.
It's a very famous yell.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a catchphrase, but like
I think it's used enough in the show that it might as well be at this point because it's literally every episode. Yeah, and he uses it all the time. It's like he's going to see, watch me get stronger. He doesn't say like I'm going Super Saiyan or something like that. He just starts yelling, and I personally think that that's I think that's a catchphrase.
It's a very famous yell. Like I know it when I hear it. Like if I hear like I know it's Goku.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I could if I just hear that yell, I know what's going on.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I like that one. That was I was not expecting it. So
I know. That's why I want to throw it in there. I want to throw a random one in there before I get into the nitty gritty because I think the rest of mine are be kind of predictable. So I thought I'd throw an unpredictable one in there that I.
There's one that I do want on there, and I'm hoping we get it on there. I don't think it is a catch. Can one word be a catchphrase?
Sure.
Okay, then we're good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's actually a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
The L.
Do you want to pause and think about this for a second?
No, I'm trying to think.
Before we get deeper into it?
Do you have Bankai?
I do not.
See, that needs to be on there.
You love Bankai.
Okay, I'll put that as 5.
You never even watched Bleach.
Because it sounds so cool when they say it. Oh, it's so aggressive. I'll put that as number 5 then.
Okay.
Well, we'll say, could we say those are like, these near each other.
Sure,
or honorable mention. We'll put it as an honorable mention. I'm fine with that. I think it's awesome. No, because
you're freaking out about this list right now.
No, yeah, I mean,
that you want to build together.
No, we're gonna build together. I'm still agreeing on that you're number 5. It's I love Bankai. I think it's fucking awesome. I think it's badass as all shit. And yeah, you know what? Because you have one on here that I don't want on here already. I just know it. But let's go to 4.
Okay, number 4.
When you say that one, that's where I will sub it, and that's where my Bankai goes.
Okay.
What's your number 4? What's the 4?
Number 4, it's corny, but I do love it, is Believe It.
Yep, that's
from
the
Naruto.
one. Get that off the list.
What?
That
you don't
fucking
want that on there?
sucks. Oh
What?
my god, it's so awful.
It's,
Yep,
what?
that's where my Bankai goes.
Believe It.
No, yeah, terrible. Get it off.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's
What?
I knew you'd put it on there.
Of course I put it on there. It's iconic.
So bad. It's so annoying.
Whoa. So what? It's
It's
awesome.
so
It's an amazing
annoying. It
catchphrase.
is iconic.
And it works every time.
I said it was
It's better than
iconic.
It's My Ninja Way.
That's better.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's better.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's better.
Because believing in things is his ninja way.
Yeah,
Never
believe
giving
it.
up is his ninja way.
Yeah, no,
Eating
no.
ramen is his ninja
Get
way.
it
He has
off.
a million
Get it
ninja
off. I
ways.
didn't want it.
Never
Okay.
give up my friends my ninja
That's
way.
where my Bankai is going.
Get the fuck out of here.
Because that I hate Believe It.
Believe It's awesome.
No, it's not.
Believe It's awesome. I don't care if you're saying it ironically, seriously,
There's no
or
way to
jokingly.
say it seriously. There's no way to say
Believe it.
That's not.
I think this is
that
an
wasn't
amazing. I think this is an
serious.
amazing catchphrase. Believe it.
That's not. It doesn't. It never sounds serious.
What?
Think about it. First of all, if you ever said it in a serious connotation, like in any serious way, like you'd be like, Neji died. Believe it. Believe it. You know
Believe
it's
it.
so bad because they stopped
I'm gonna
using
win.
it.
Believe
they
it.
Stop using it because they're like, Jesus, this is terrible.
I think it's amazing.
No, that was the one. I knew you'd. I'm actually. You know what? I'll take your props. I thought you'd have a higher up.
Oh no,
I think
no,
lower,
no,
lower,
no,
so,
no. It's
okay,
not
okay.
that good.
So that's the only one I think we're gonna switch. I'll switch on that. I'm putting Bankai. Believe it's
Bankai
off
right
the
there?
list.
Okay.
Off the list.
Believe It's awesome.
No, it's
Believe it.
not. It's not.
Believe it.
No,
Believe it.
This might be a rumor, but I guess apparently I have not researched this, so don't take my opinion on it 100%. But apparently, it's because in the Japanese, he says something at the end, and it doesn't translate to English well.
Okay.
So just it fit saying him believe it, so that's why they put it in there.
Really?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know if that's true either or not.
But I'm gonna go with it is because it's pretty dumb.
Okay.
Believe it.
Believe it.
It's so stupid.
Get out of here.
Okay. Number 3. Okay, so the list gets interesting.
Okay, number 3. I don't know if I want. Okay, so I'm pretty sure he uses this consistently throughout the show. So I think it appears more than one episode. So I would consider this a better catchphrase than his other one. It's not yet from Black Clover. They scream that quite a bit when they're losing and they don't want to finish going down. They yell not yet.
I don't even remember this.
Ah, well. I can point to one specific scene where he uses it for sure. That right off the top of my head is when when they're doing the when they're fighting the real licked, right? Okay, so remember when all the elves are waking up? Spoilers for Black Clover, by the way. Remember when all the elves are waking up and they fight like half awake Licht, who is like a sword god, and like that's when Asa blasts through the floor and he yells "Not yet."
Huh. I don't really remember this.
Or something like that. He screams it. He screams it a few times throughout the show too. And I think it's a really good catchphrase because just like I'm not giving up yet, not yet, not yet.
I'm not against it.
Yeah, well, it's better than I'm gonna be the Wizard King.
Yeah, well, yeah. That is not great. I'm trying to think of your next two. I know your number one. We have the same number one.
I'm sure we have the same number one. I'm sure we have the same number one. I use it all the time.
All right, I'm not against that yet. We'll see.
All right, what is your whoa? All right, what would you sub in then? If you're gonna be throwing,
As
you're
long
over here
as
judging, you're over here judging the shit out of me, and you have nothing
you're
to
going
back it up
all
right
over
now.
the place.
What the fuck? Come on, it's a
Okay,
fucking
number-
catchphrase anime.
Is number 2 Plus Ultra?
No,
Plus Ultra's not even on the list.
it is on the list.
What? It's number 1?
Yeah.
How is I'm going to be Pirate King?
That's
not
number 2.
How is that not number 1?
Because I say go beyond all the time.
I
I'm
want to
literally
be
fixing
Pirate
to
King.
all
It's
the
the best.
senses.
I want to be Pirate King. It's the best.
No, it's not.
I'm going
No,
to
it's
be
not.
Pirate King.
No, it's
the
not.
best.
No, it's not. It's amazing, but you can't use it in the real world. You can use
Who cares
go beyond.
about the real world?
I care about the real world. I care about real.
No, first of all, not Go Beyond. It's not Go Beyond.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Go
Plus
Beyond plus Ultra. But it's
plus
Go Beyond.
Ultra. It's plus
Go
Ultra.
Beyond.
If someone just said Go Beyond, I'd be like, ugh.
I use it all the
Plus
time, and you
Ultra.
never do this.
I
use it all the time.
Cooler. Yeah, because you're saying Go Beyond, which no one knows that's a catchphrase.
What the fuck do you mean?
Everyone says Plus Ultra.
It's Go Beyond plus Ultra.
No, everyone just says Plus Ultra.
What?
No one.
No one does that. No.
Yes.
In the show, maybe, but they also put go. Whenever All Might does it, it's Go Beyond, and that's what I'm going off of.
If someone just said Go Beyond, I'd be like, what? If they're like,
Yeah,
well,
go beyond your limits.
It would be like, well,
you
it's
know what?
Plus
That
Ultra.
would have been.
That's kind of
Okay, I need to go back and recorrect. I need to correct. I thought of a better one with Black Clover.
That's what I thought you were gonna go with.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Yami's Surpass Your Limits.
Surpass
That's
Your
really
Limits,
good. That's
yeah.
really
I
good.
like
I
that
totally
one,
forgot about that one.
That one
actually.
I like
That
a
one's
lot,
really, really good. But back to my point. Go Beyond is awesome.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
Plus Ultra is awesome.
This list is falling apart. I don't know why you want. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. When you said let's make the list together, I was like, he's not gonna like some of the stuff I do. He's so opinionated about this.
I believe it would be really funny. So I knew you were gonna pick that, and I was gonna whatever. Surpass Your Limits. I like that one. That's number 3. I thought 100%. You were gonna say I'm going to be Pirate Kid because it's just so legendary and so amazing.
It's gonna be I'm gonna be King of the Pirates.
I'm gonna
get it right. If you're gonna roll up here and insult my list, you gotta be right about what you're saying.
Because literally you're calling it Go Beyond, which nobody says that.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, it's like my favorite catchphrase from My Hero Academia is Go Beyond.
Yeah.
Everyone says plus ultra.
Everyone's wrong then.
No, they're not.
And I just think you're wrong in this because I don't think everyone does that.
I literally have never heard anyone call it Go Beyond but you.
That's insane. They do it in the show.
Yeah, they bite when?
They say Go Beyond in the show.
They say plus ultra.
All Might has said Go Beyond before without plus ultra.
Well, who cares about that? We all care about plus ultra.
I am talking about this is his catchphrase though.
Plus ultra is the catchphrase.
I'm saying this is number 1 regardless.
Okay,
Go Beyond plus ultra, yes. Full catchphrase, sure, yes. This is number 1. Yes, we do. I knew this was gonna happen, everyone. I fucking knew it too. When you said let's do the list together, I was like, okay.
Well, I thought we were gonna 100% agree.
No, I knew we weren't going to.
Oh, I thought number 1 was an.
I knew you were gonna get the Black Clover one. I knew that.
No, I like that one. I like Surpass Your Limits. I actually like that. That's because it's so epic when he does it.
This is true. Yes, and it always works.
I'm going to be King of the Pirates. I thought was going to be your.
That's number 2. It's number 2. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's number 2. But I'm not. It's not number 1. You can't use it in the real world at all.
Who cares about that?
I do. I'm judging this based off of shit that how good it sounds on the show, what it actually means, and if it has any real world usability.
So you're just going to randomly scream in the real world?
When I'm lifting, yeah.
You never scream when you're.
Yeah, lifting. I do. I scream when I lift.
You never go.
You not paying attention to me? I yell when I. Not like that. Not like that. But I'm not gonna scream like that. I've yelled before. Not like that. Not like going Super Saiyan yell, but like I've yelled.
Also, when is believing usable in the real world? You're like in an office meeting, you're like, hey guys, believe it.
That's why it's number 4 on the list.
And then surpass your limits. What do you? I guess lifting. I guess you could say that. I've never heard
climbing, any exercise.
If someone said it to me while I was lifting, I'd literally be like,
sure.
Surpass your limits.
That's why I say Go Beyond instead.
No, that's even worse.
That's even better.
Go Beyond.
Go Beyond. Yeah.
These all sound like the weebiest shit on planet Earth.
Well, we're talking. This is a fucking anime catchphrase thing. Yeah, of course, it's gonna be
nobody
weeby.
uses these in the real world because then you'd be a weeb. First of all, this episode's amazing.
You're just wrong on all accounts. You know.
I'm not wrong.
You're completely fucking wrong.
I'm not wrong on this.
Wrong.
I'm not wrong on this. Also, you could totally say I'm going to be King of the Pirates if you're playing Sea of Thieves. Could totally use that in the real world.
Oh yeah.
Or the new Skull and Bones, which will never come out.
Which will never ever come out. That game has been in production for 7 years.
All right, so lists got separated. We both agree on number 5.
Correct.
Goku yelling. Then I have Bankai.
Yes.
Then you have Believe It. 2 B's. Funny. And then 3, Surpass Your Limits. We'll agree on that one. Then you have Go Beyond. I have...
No. Then I have King of the Pirates.
King of the Pirates. And I have Plus Ultra. Then you have Go Beyond.
Yes. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just going to put a black box over your face when you do these things, you know? Because I control the video editing, everyone.
Everyone knows what's happening. Everyone already knows.
No, I'm just going to block you out.
Everyone always block faces to Go Beyond.
I'm going to block you out. This is why if we had an editor, they could be a third neutral party, but I control all this.
You control... Yeah, I wish we did have a...
That'd be nice, yes, but we don't. So I am the editor and God.
All right, so...
Believe
just for reasons,
I
typed in Go Beyond, and My Hero Academia didn't come up. Weird.
My phone's over there. Fuck.
Weird. And then I typed in Plus Ultra. My Hero Academia came up way later than I thought it would.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Plus Ultra
isn't a French trait from like Napoleon? Wasn't that the origin?
It's a Latin phrase.
Yeah, but
a Spanish
wasn't there
phrase.
Weird thing was like it was like Napoleon used to say it or some shit like that.
It was the national motto of Spain.
Of Spain. Yeah. I remember
nothing further beyond.
Interesting. What? Okay, maybe this is starting to fall. Maybe my hero's lore is starting to fall apart a little bit.
That means the English is further beyond.
Oh, okay.
Oh, non plus ultra.
Non plus ultra. So regular plus ultra.
Non or known plus ultra means nothing further beyond.
Yes, but regular plus ultra
means doesn't even mean go beyond. It means further beyond.
Yeah, that's why he says go beyond. It's not. He's not saying plus ultra. He's saying go beyond plus ultra. So wait, what does it mean? Go beyond
go
further?
Beyond, further beyond. I guess that's actually not that.
Yeah, it's not bad. Sure, yeah, I'm fine with that.
And then there's a plus ultra company.
Ooh, my hero's getting in some hot water.
But then the first one that comes up was really weird because wait a minute. We're learning things here.
Oh, okay. Oh, developing news, everyone.
Plus ultra is a quirk.
I would get out of there. I just get out of there right now. You're gonna like.
Do you know this?
No, I don't know this, but it sounds like you're about to spoil something. I would just get out of that right now. Yeah. Don't even touch that. I will find out. When the show ends, we'll come back to that website. When the show's over, we'll come back to the website.
It was a person. It was weird.
I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Smart.
Yeah.
All right. Well, those are the list. That episode ended up better than I thought I was going to end up. Hope you were entertained because I was.
I am not entertained.
And believe it. Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.